Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport for those of you who want to fly in and take a look. Today we're going to talk about our latest edition, a 1965 Mustang GT Convertible. Talk about a car of everyone's dream. Back when they came out, boy, I was like, that was the newest, latest, greatest. The first of the pony cars right here on our sales floor. Now, you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we do a cold start, a walk around, give you all the details of this particular car. You can also click on the link in the description and it'll take you right to our website, which will have the pricing and more information and have access to our over 100 additional collector vehicles we currently have on our sales floor here at Ellingson Motor Cars. And our website, for those of you who are computer literate, like I'm not that good, but hey, this world revolves around that, and we have all of our inventory is online with videos and whatnot at www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. So you can, if you're looking for your first car, your first collectible, or your 100th, odds are Ellingson Motor Cars may have that dream vehicle sitting right on our sales floor. 1965 Mustang Convertibles, to me, that was back when I was just a youngster. Grandpa gave me for a Christmas present a model of a Mustang. Man, one of the first models my dad and I actually put together, and we used Mom's fingernail, red fingernail polish. She wasn't happy that we used it all up on a model, but boy, I do remember these cars. They were really something special, and this one even more so for many different reasons. Number one, it's a 65, which is, you know, the first 64 and a half, 65, the first years. It's got the V8, the 289, which is the nice motor that really gave a lot of performance to a little car like this. Not a lot of weight to it. And hooked up behind it is a 4-speed manual transmission. Boy, talk about a little fun car to go out for that Sunday drive or whatever. It's really nice. In 1965, they only had a single master cylinder, and they have upgraded this car with a dual master cylinder, which is just another safety option that someone has put on the car. In my opinion, it adds value and safety. The other thing that someone did, obviously, got GT package stuff on it. You got the trim, you got the fog lamps in the front, but they did some other really cool stuff with that stripe, of course, and the dual exhaust, really nice. But they ordered it with power steering, which even on these little cars is really, really nice to have. And probably one of the neatest options in a factory Ford air conditioning system. Now there's something that when you buy a convertible, it's just was something that didn't, was an expensive option back then. But boy, does it make a nice difference when you have an all triple black car. It's just something that's really, really nice. And again, as I mentioned, we've got the rally wheels on there with radial tires, which were not available in 1965, but I'll tell you what, it just makes for a smoother, nicer ride, safer, everything about it. You really can appreciate that because we're so used to our modern cars that, the old bias tires, I was used to those when I first had cars, but just really makes a nice difference on this car. Well, let's just take a closer look at some of the neat features on this given car. Boy, the other thing that they did, they added the upgraded pony interior, which I think is really neat. With the bucket seats, the center console, the 4-speed right there, just really is a nice extra upgrade. And I do believe someone has actually installed Mustang seat belts, front and rear. 1966 was the first year the federal government made you put seat belts, so it was an option available for Mustang owners in 1965. Take a look at this. It's got the padded dash. Nice for us kids not getting scars on our heads. The other really neat thing, they put the rally pack in it, which is a clock tachometer option that's mounted right on the steering column. Just gives you a closer idea what's going on, especially with a 4-speed. Always one of those neat things. Vent windows, still one of my favorite things on all these old cars. Just when the top's up and the windows are closed, you can open that, get some nice airflow. Even has an adjustable driver's mirror on this car. You look in the back, it's got that the trumpet exhaust on there with the GT gas cap. I mean, this thing just really has everything going for it in terms of appearance sake and whatever. Triple black cars are really, really cool looking. I tell you what, can't beat them. You got to do a little bit of extra work to keep them nice and shiny. You get fingerprints easy, but we do our best to keep our fingers off of them. But that's something that you'll have to deal with when you have it. Also, the upgraded steering wheel as well. No, it's just one of those cars that just has lots and lots of look to it. I mean, in a Mustang, Lee Iacocca came out with an idea, and Ford said, you know, we're going to run with this thing, and I'll tell you what, they're still making Mustangs today. Think how many years ago that is, and it was just something that was a little pony car. It was supposed to be nicely priced for a lot of people just looking for something to have a little fun with. It appealed to a large audience. Of course, all the other companies had to come out with something after the Mustang hit the market, but yes, it was Ford kind of got the jump on them, and boy, this is an exceptionally nice one. Now you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Give us a like, give us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much, and you have all access to the information on this car, our current inventory, and as an added bonus, some of the cars that we've sold over the last several years as well. So you always want to check and make sure that you're looking at our website for our current inventory, latest arrivals. Please sign up for our email blast. We'll get you information on all our new arrivals, whatnot. And that website again is www.ellingsonmotorcars. You can also give me a call, 763-428-7337. And we are here ready to answer any and all questions you may have. For those of you like me said, you know, I love videos. They're great. They're informative. They help a lot. I get a good feel for the car. But if you say, I really want to come down in person and look at the car, by all means, Ellingson Motor Cars is happy to have you come. We are here open to the public Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So if you're like me, you'll want to come down and go, yeah, this is a real car. Yeah, it's there. It is all there. Nice thing about this, you know, we go through our cars. That's why one of the nice things, if you buy a car from Ellingson's, we've kind of done our due diligence, make sure like the headlights work and turn signals and all those basic things that make these old cars important and fun to drive. You know, that's one of those things. The other thing that if you own any make, I don't care if it's Ford, Chevy, Studebaker, Hudson, whatever, join the local club. Well, there are certainly big clubs for the Mustangs in the country. There's a big one right here, even in the Twin Cities. So I highly recommend you join the local and or the national club as well. It's just nice camaraderie. People have the same interests, answer questions, whatever that you may have. There's always Mr. Wrench in the group that can help you if you have a mechanical question that you may have. The other thing that we can assist you with, you go, well, I live out of state. How would I get this car to me? We have many vendors that we've used for many years that we can get cars shipped any place in the world for that matter. We even sell cars overseas as well. I've sold a number of Mustangs overseas because, like I say, it's kind of a world car. It's been one of those popular collector cars for as long as I can remember and whatnot. We can also assist you if you need help with financing. We have several sources for that. So we have people that are familiar with what old cars are. They know what a Mustang is. So that's always a good thing. Local banks, of course, are a little more challenging. If it's of this vintage, it's a little older than what they're probably used to. Probably most of the people, other than the president of the bank, in my case, he was a motorhead. So it was really a good thing. Well, if you're looking for one of those cars, these cars are just something that are iconic. They always will be, and you get one with options. I think options are one of the nicest things to have. Well, thank you again for watching our video. If you're looking for your first Mustang or your 100th one, there are guys that collect these things. We have a very nice example sitting here on the sales floor at Ellingson's. Give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we'll answer any and all questions you may have. Thank you again. Appreciate you watching our videos, and see you next time at EllingsonMotorcars.com.